What is up guys, it's Smexifyy here again with part 3 of how to edit FIFA. In this tutorial I'm going to show you guys how to do some super slow motion with Twixtor. So this is a little preview of what you are about to learn.
Find the light way that remains within.
Okay, so let's get started. In this tutorial we will use a plugin called Twixtor. So if you don't have it, go over to Revision FX and download it. And there is plenty of YouTube videos showing you how to do it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is make a composition out of our clip. So by dragging it down to the new composition icon. Then we want to add the Twixtor effect to the whole clip. So click on the clip, go to Effects, Revision Plugins, and click on Twixtor. Then we want to tweak some settings, so we change the motion sensitivity to 100 and check Smart Blend. And depending on how many frames per second you have, you want to change this number to the frames per second you have. To find out how many frames per second your clip is, you go to Project and click on the clip, and you can see up here how many frames it is. So then we want to go back to the Project tab and take the composition and move it to another composition. Strange, huh? Okay, so now we're inside here, and now we want to drag in the song 2. And now we want to find the drop in the song. For the most part, I use uber slow motion, so to speak, to hit the drops. So I use it in other cases too, but normally in drops. So let's find the drop. The easiest way is to hold down Control on your keyboard and just scramble through. Here. There it is. Okay, there it is. Go back a bit. Then we click on the clip, go to Edit, Split Layer, and delete the first part, because I don't need it in this tutorial. So, then go back here and we can listen where it is. Okay, so now we want to make a marker where exactly where the drop is. So to make a marker, at least on Windows, you click on the little star on the numpad. I don't know how it is on Mac, but I don't know. I use Windows, okay? So you click on the little star and it creates these little markers. You can put how many you want, and right click on them and delete all. And now we just ramp preview all of this and hit the star key when the drop hits. Okay, nothing more than that. So, but remember to click on the clip first, so the marker comes on the clip instead of up here. So yeah, it's very important. So click on the music, hit ramp preview, let it ramp preview a bit, then just hit back here, and now listen. And there the drop was, and I click the star, and there we have our marker. So the drop should be exactly here. And now we want to match the drop to the clip. So we actually have to cut the clip a bit because it's a bit too long. Okay, I took too much. Okay. We want this part to be slowed down when he flicks up the ball. So we just have to match it up so we can slow it down. Okay. Little bit more. Maybe around here. So we have a little bit more. Like there. Looks awesome. Okay, so now we want this part to be slowed down. So to do that, the only thing we have to do is click on this thing, right click on it, I mean, go to time remapping. So, and then we have to, then we just make 2 keyframes where we want the time to be stretched. So I want the time to be stretched from right when he flicks up the ball to about when the ball is right before he kicks it. Okay, like it was in the little preview I made. Okay, maybe we want to move this song a bit forward so the slow motion duration is longer. You of course you have to play with this so you get it as you want it, but yeah. So here comes the drop, and this part, we want this part to be stretched all the way here. So to do that, we have to mark these 2 keyframes. Oh, oops, go back. So mark these 2 keyframes by holding down Shift, so we can mark more keyframes. Then we click on Graph Editor, and this thing should come up. Maybe it won't come up. Then you want to right click on this and have exactly these settings. You can pause the video and select these settings, and then this thing should come up, because I can't remember what the standard is, so yeah. And then you just want to 2 seconds. I forgot everything. You have to go to the marker you made and unselect everything and hit the marker again so it comes up here instead of just on the music. Then we mark these 2 again and go back to the graph editor, and now we can see here's a drop. So now we just click on this and hold down Shift and drag it until it snaps to your marker. And now it should be slowed down here, and when the drop hits, the slow-mo releases. Awesome, right? Oh yeah. And if you don't want to the slow motion to be so snappy, you can see it goes from 100 speed to like, yeah, a lot less. You can click on this, hold down Shift, and then hold down Shift, click on this and drag it up, and do the same on this end. Now the slow motion fades in a bit, so it's not so snappy. But you have to remember, you can't drag this too long. You can't drag it so it goes under the 0, because if you drag it so it goes down under 0, you can see that it backtracks. So you have to remember that. You can only drag it exactly above 0. And remember to hold on Shift. If you don't hold on Shift, this can happen. And you can see the speed graph is fucked up. So remember to hold down Shift. So, and now we can see it slows down. And there it goes. Kaboom! And now we will click on this icon again and toggle off the graph editor. And we can now ramp preview it and see if we got it right. Ramp previewing. Ramp previewing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let's listen to the result. Okay, soon it's done. Oh, now it's done. Let's click back here. Okay, so it was right. It's a perfect sync. You can of course play around with it. You don't have to use it in a drop. You can use it anywhere, but this is the principle of how to use it. So it looks pretty goddamn awesome. Let's see it one more time. Also some freeze frames, still frames here, but yeah. So that what is that? I can't talk today. Oh, is that because I'm Swedish? I guess so. And that was it for this tutorial. So if you like it, remember to leave a like and put down the comments below and tell me what you want to learn, because otherwise it will be hard. I have some ideas, but yeah, I have a few of them, like 10. Yeah, and I will try to upload like 2 or 3 tutorials a week, but yeah. So see you later and subscribe for more tutorials, of course.